right, mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Man, all right, folks, we're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. Man, um, give me 1 second. I feel warm in here. I feel warm in this. Too warm in this room here. Give me 1 second. All right. Okay. These these look funny looking. While I got this big ass hat on. All right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Sean Garvey live on Facebook, IG, and YouTube. Let's see, are we YouTubing on Reach One Network or on the Mental Space Network? We're YouTubing on Reach One Network. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. All right. Yes. Happy Friday, everyone. Sorry for the delay there, for the lateness. Some unexpected things came up behind the scenes here that caused the delay, and I want to make sure that I come on as quickly as soon as possible because I got a lot of things I have to do on this very, very special day, and I wanted to take a moment to come on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just put these headphones to the side here because they're looking funny while I got this big ass hat on and I'm recording live on Facebook, IG, and YouTube. You can see at the bottom of your screen there, happy birthday to me, Sean. This is the first time I'm doing this on my birthday. I normally don't go live on IG or Facebook or any other platform that I'm usually on when I'm doing other shows. But I decided today, since it's a special day for yours truly, to come on live and just say thank you to everyone that have sent me text messages, DMs, that sent me emails, even called me to wish me a happy birthday. I normally tell people that every day is your birthday and every day is my birthday. Why? Because we all, or at least most of us, are lucky or blessed to wake up the next day and see another day. And I look at it as a rebirth of a better version of who you are than you was yesterday. So happy birthday to me and happy birthday to you if you woke up today and you are still breathing. Happy birthday to you. So I want to make sure I give that love back to all of you all the same way you all have been giving love to me on this special, special day. Happy birthday to you and happy birthday to me. And I'm not going to sing the Stevie Wonder song, okay? I want people to either sing the Stevie Wonder song to me. You know what I'm talking about. If you're black enough, you know exactly what I'm talking about, the Stevie Wonder song. Or, you can do what my friend, my sister, and my co-host from the morning show, Star, did this morning. She literally woke me up out of bed and did her own remix of Happy Birthday. Not the Stevie Wonder version, but the Star version. And she didn't even mention my name when she recited the song to me, when she serenaded to me over the phone. But shout out to my sister Star Kills for that birthday song. She's like my alarm clock, by the way. And I'm very blessed to have her in my life, man, and have her in my circle. Cash App, $ Reach One Communications. If you want to show your brother, your friend some love today on this special, special day, birthday, January 30th, 2026. And tonight, I am going to be on the radio, WRFG 89.3 FM, 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if you are on the East Coast. And it will still be evening time for you if you are on the West Coast. So that means that you all on the West Coast, shout out to my Californians and everybody on the West Coast, you will be tuning in to the remix show on WRFG 89.3 FM at 9 p.m. Pacific time. So that's 9 p.m. Pacific time. Shout out to the people on the Mountain Zone. You all will be tuning in at 10 p.m. Mountain time, and Central time is 11 p.m. See, I got it right. See, thank you, public school. Yes, but ladies and gentlemen, it is my birthday today. And I had some people prior to me coming on the live trying to guess what day is my birthday, or it's your birthday today. I'm like, yeah, my birthday is on January 30th, the same month as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Yes. Yeah, me and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. share the same birthday month. How amazing is that? How amazing that my birthday and everybody's birthdays, you're a January baby like myself. How amazing is it to have your birthday on the same month as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.? How amazing is that? Wow. Just like how amazing is it to get up out of bed and to wake up to see another day, and you're celebrating yourself and you're celebrating that you get to see another day, and you're celebrating your birthday. That's insane in a good way, not in a bad way, but in a great way. So that's amazing. That's amazing. But yeah, like I said, if you want to show your brother some love, there you go. Cash App, $ Reach One Communications. And let me be clear, ladies and gentlemen, that we are doing our campaign fundraiser for Honey and Reach One Communications. If you are new to me, or if you are new to everything that I'm doing right now, I am the co-owner of Reach One Communications, along with DJ Rollum, Lexi Love, Stephanie, and we are still doing independent media. So we have subsidiaries on the Reach One Communications, from our flagship station, Honey, which is our streaming app that you can download to your Roku TV, or if you have an Amazon Fire TV, right? Because everybody doesn't have a Roku TV. But if you have an Amazon Fire TV, you have to go to Amazon and download the Reach One Network app to access Honey, as well as Podcast FM 87 and Reach One Network and Beat Break Radio, our 24/7 online radio stations that we currently have, under Reach One Communications. So either or, but if you have a Roku TV, it's just much easier if you have a Roku TV to download the Honey app. But we have a lot of great stuff on the Honey app. And actually tomorrow will be the return of our Honey Saturday morning. Well, not Saturday morning. I want to make sure I get it right here. Our Honey Saturday night box office premiere, in which we give viewers a new movie every Saturday night, bringing some nostalgia back to television, if you will, and on a streaming platform like Honey. So we got our first movie of 2026 that is going to premiere tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you don't have anything to do on a Saturday night, I know I got some stuff I'm going to be doing on a Saturday night because I'm still celebrating my birthday all weekend long. Check out Honey. You got to download the app first if you want to see this movie tomorrow. I keep saying tomorrow morning, tomorrow night at 10 p.m. only on Honey. But make sure you download the Honey app for free to your Roku TV. But in the meantime, between time, you can send in a donation to Reach One Communications by Cash App $ Reach One Communications. Now, here's the important thing outside of my birthday, because we're still celebrating my birthday, but the only birthday gift that I want from you guys today is to donate to Reach One Communications. That would mean so much to me. And let me tell you why. Because Reach One Communications is an independent media platform, and we don't just only curate and produce content and get them on the airwaves for millions and millions of viewers to watch worldwide, but we also provide services to other content creators that may not be able to do the work for themselves, whether it's editing podcasts, whether it's writing scripts, whether it's producing your content, etc., etc., etc. We're very hands-on. We have a team of people that are professional, and they will even help you with your social media. You know, if you're not that social media savvy, right? But yeah, we do everything in the digital media space to cater to your podcast needs or even to your television needs. So all the information is on SeanGarveyOnline.com, but we can't do everything without your support. And we know that in television and in radio, it's definitely important to support, because that's how we keep the lights on. That's how we keep everything operating 24/7, 365 a year. So on my birthday, again, I reiterate, the only birthday gift that I want from you guys today is to donate to the platform $ Reach One Communications. All right. And what you would get in return is quality programming that you're not going to get anywhere else, whether it's on the TV side like Honey, or on the radio side, Podcast FM 87, or on the Reach One Network side with informative programs, informative podcasts. We recently just relaunched Maya. Shout outs to Maya Kai, My Ambition, Your Ambition. Her show is going to air tomorrow. She got a new episode that she's going to air tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Honey. And she's a mental health advocate. She does an amazing job giving out information and bringing on guests and just talking about things in the mental health lane like she always been doing. So shout outs to Maya Kai. But we have programs like that. Of course, we have Sean Garvey, my special guest. We have the Beat Break Morning Show. We have This Is It with Queen K. And shout outs to Queen K. She was one of the first few people to text me after 12 a.m. in the morning wishing me a happy birthday. And that's my girl right there, and she works in management as well too. So shout out to Queen K. She has shows like This Is It on the Honey streaming app. So yeah, I mean, we got a plethora of different shows, independent shows, and of course we're community owned. We're both family owned and community owned because we want people to be involved in the process of creating something. And of course, this is still a startup network. We've only been around for 2 years now, going on our third year. And we want to definitely go into 2026 much more successful and much more to the max. But we can't do all that without your support. And everything costs money, from the lights to working with a third party and making sure that we get people involved to help engineer the platform. And all that costs money. So that's why I'm telling you, encouraging you, you and you can tell your neighbors and your followers on social media to download the app, Honey, to your Roku TV, check out the programming, check out all the amazing stuff that we have on Honey, including Soul Dates Live. I want to make sure I mention that as well too. We have a dating show called Soul Dates Live that's been around for a couple of years now. That's on the Honey streaming app. Okay, so you can't see all of that if you don't download. Okay, and once you download and watch the incredible programming that we have to offer, then you will make a contribution, or something in your mind will tell you, hey, I want to support this community independent owned platform, so that way I can help keep this platform alive. We've already been seeing what's been going on with a lot of public affair based platforms, including PBS and all the other channels that are going through their whole merging situations and what have you. So it's a very interesting time in television and in radio. And many of us, like myself, are making sure that we still keep everything intact when it comes to providing educational, informative, and entertaining program 24/7, 365 a year. So definitely donate to the platform. That's all I want for my birthday. Okay, I don't want no fancy cars or no Rolexes or anything like that. I just want you to make a contribution to the platform. Reach One Communications, Cash App, $ Reach One Communications. All proceeds go to Reach One Communications, so that way we can pay the bills. All right. Now I ain't trying to be no Marvin Sapp. All right. I'm not gonna hold you hostage and be like, close the doors, close the doors, close the doors. Okay. Even though I'm dressed like I'm going to church, I'm not gonna be like that. Okay. You know what I mean? I'm just encouraging you all. Hey, make a donation, make a contribution today, so we can definitely continue to give you the great programming to you and all walks of life. All right. We got a comment here in real time, live time, on this special occasion. Let me see who this is. And speaking of co-owners, it is my co-owner Stephanie. Thank you for checking in with me. And yes, happy birthday to me and happy birthday to you for just being alive. I really appreciate it. That's our co-owner Stephanie. She likes to call herself Stephanie Actress on her social media handles, because she not only co-owns Honey and all the other subsidiaries under Reach One Communications, but she's also an actress as well too, a voice over actor, a voice actress. So she does amazing things, and I'm glad and happy that she's a part of the organization. So thank you so much, Stephanie, for that shout out right there. And again, Cash App, $ Reach One Communications, the only birthday gift that I want this year. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Let me see who else is on the check-in real quick. Checking in on Instagram. I'm on Instagram and Facebook in real time, live time. I want to make sure I shout out everybody. Matter of fact, this is what I'm going to do, because this is my first time going on social media live on my birthday. And I want to shout out everyone that's been sending me text messages, calling me up, DMing me on my birthday. Let me see here. I want to make sure that I shout you all out. Shout outs to Q. I call her Q. I gave her nickname, but Kiana. Shout out to Kiana for the shout out via text, wishing me a happy birthday. I got to shout out my homegirl from back in the day, my friend Tiffany. She shouted me out in the text as well. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to you as well, Tiffany. Me and Tiffany, we go way back to college, and we're still friends to this very day. I don't just consider her a friend. I consider her family. She's definitely family to me. And she got a podcast as well, too. So, Tiffany, I got to check out your podcast, because I did see something on your Facebook timeline not too long ago. It looked like you was doing a podcast, or you just finished up a podcast. I'm not sure, but I got to check your podcast out and see what you got going on. And also, shout out to my cousin Siobhan up there in Pennsylvania, sending me a text message saying happy birthday to me as well too. So I appreciate the love. Also appreciate you, Liberation, for wishing me a happy birthday in the DM via Facebook. I really appreciate that. Shout outs to, let's see here, the Say Life Coach. What's up? What's up, sister girl? Can't wait to have you come on the air tonight. The Say Life Coach. I call her Dr. E. I love giving people nicknames. The Say Life Coach is going to be in the studio with me later on tonight, or in the early morning, 12 a.m. to 3 a.m., on the Remix Show on WRFG 89.3 FM. Now, let me just mention real quick about WRFG 89.3 FM, okay? So, just to give you a little bit of history, I started out in radio as an intern for a show called Casual Conversations with DCAS and DJ Yogi. And I was only 19 years old. So you can tell I was wet behind the ears. And at the same time, I was a struggling college student. And so I was an intern, volunteer for the radio station. And I was not ready to be on air. Let me tell you that much. I was not ready to be on air because I needed more, I guess you could say, I needed more training in how I enunciate and project over the air. Because, let me, I'm going to be serious, but I'm going to be funny at the same time. English is my second language. Okay. My first language is the Ricky Smiley English language. I have a certain twang when I talk, right? Because I'm from the South, even though I have some New York in me, I have a certain twang when I say certain words. And let's just say back in the day on air, I'm like, yo, if we were pre-recording shows, they would have to do a lot of editing. Let's just say that much. Okay. I was not ready for live programming. But you know one thing, when I got into commercial radio, coming out of WRFG and I got into commercial radio, oh yeah, they whipped me into shape. Yes, it was definitely boot camp. Definitely boot camp. Not that crucial. Not that crucial. But they still whipped me in shape. But yeah. So that's just a little bit of history. A little bit of my radio history there. Stephanie on the check-in again said, "We love celebrating you." I know. I appreciate it. Thank you, Stephanie. You can comment as well on the chat here in the comment section. But yeah, I love celebrating me, and I love celebrating you too. I believe that great people need to be celebrated every single day. We want to make sure that everybody get their roses every day. We want to make sure people get their roses every day, and not after they transition, but while they are alive. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And Focus 21 on the check-in via Instagram. Big shout outs to you also. And just.breathe daily checking in on Instagram too. Let me see if I got any folks here via Facebook. Actually, let me just go through these messages here while I am on the live and shout out people that are checking in. Rosayana checking in. What up, King? Thank you so much for checking in. Let me go into my DMs here and see who else is checking in or sent me a happy birthday. Shout out to Oscar Jones. Speaking of WRFG, yeah, Oscar, you listen to the remix every Saturday morning, 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Thank you so much for the love there. Big shout out to OJ, Oscar Jones. Tanisha, haven't heard from you in a while, sis. How you doing? Thank you so much for the birthday greeting. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. We're going to go through these messages here real quick. Vaughn on the check-in. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, Queen. Hope you're doing well as well. Peter DeMark saying happy birthday to me in the DM. Yo, Peter DeMark is a great actor. He's actually one of the actors on my series, The Night We Met on the Train. So really quick, The Night We Met on the Train is going to be released during Valentine's Day weekend, February 13th. That falls on a Friday. Okay. So I don't want anybody to look at, oh, let's see. Hold on. Somebody calling me while I'm on the live. Hold on. It's my aunt. Hello.
Happy birthday, child.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm doing an IG live, so everybody can hear your voice on speakerphone.
Oh, awesome. Well, that is great. I want to wish you a happy birthday and tell you that I love you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're
And,
welcome.
yeah, and happy birthday to you as well. Everybody's birthday is every day. As long as you're born and you
That's
see
right.
another day,
I,
every day is your birthday.
I totally agree with that. I celebrate every day. It's just no main day. You're right about that.
Absolutely. All right.
All
But
right.
thank you.
I'm going to get back to you live, okay?
All right. Love you too.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's my Aunt Leslie. Wishing me a happy birthday. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Right on time. Right on time. I had a chance to see my aunt last weekend and we chopped it up. So yeah, thank you for the birthday shout out there. But yeah, like I was saying about Peter DeMark, he is one of the cast members for my first rom-com series, The Night We Met on the Train, and like I said, that's coming out February 13th. That's on a Friday. So I don't want people to look at February 13th as a bad day because, the superstition thing, February the 13th, and the horror and all that other stuff. No, that's going to be a day of love because that's going to fall right into February 14th, which is officially Valentine's Day. Um, happy birthday to me from my cousin Buffy. Thank you so much for the birthday wish. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Buff. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. Continue to show love. Continue to comment in the comment section here. Again, Cash App, $ Reach One Communications to support the platform, support what I'm doing. That's the only birthday gift that I'm encouraging and asking from you all. I know that the economy is tight right now, money is tight and everything, but I look at it like this: if you are a subscriber to Netflix, if you are a subscriber to Paramount Plus and Peacock and Disney and all the other streaming apps, then you can afford to put some money in the donation pot for Honey. And you don't have to pay a monthly fee for Honey. Okay? Now, there is one library in Honey where you got to pay for a particular content, and that's just only for the adult crowd. Okay? Not everybody is not meant to watch certain things on the Honey channel, but you do have to pay to watch certain content that is in a particular library. Okay? I'm not going to get into all that. All right, you got to see it for yourself if you want to on the Honey channel. But make a donation. Make a donation, okay? If you can afford to pay Paramount Plus and Netflix and Peacock and all them, then you can make a donation to Reach One Communications to help keep everything going on our platform. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Cousin Buff. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. We got someone making it. We got not just someone, my cousin from NC by way of NY. All right. Making a donation. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah. Be a blessing. Be a blessing today. Make a good deed today. Make a good deed today. Okay. All right. Even if you don't donate, you can donate any day, 365 days a year. Or just go do something positive today for someone. Bless someone. Okay. Kofi, thank you so much for the birthday greeting. I appreciate it. From Africa, checking in. Thank you so much, Kofi. Appreciate you. Let's see. Let me go down here. Jay Prez. Thank you so much for the birthday shout out as well too. He too got a radio show with my colleague in radio, Big XL. Shout out to you, Jay Prez, for the birthday shout out. Appreciate you. Let's see who else. Who else? I'm going through these messages here. Oh, gotta give a big shout out to Riddell Drakeford from the Shy. I'm national, so I got people checking in from different states, different area codes checking in. Shout outs to you, Riddell Drakeford. And I want to make sure I give him credit for my Chris Adams interview that I did a few weeks ago on Sean Garvey and my special guest. I appreciate you, Riddell, for hooking me up with that interview with Chris Adams. For those that don't know, I did a interview recently with Chris Adams, who is a music video director, and he's also directed commercials and other events and stuff like that. But most importantly, he is responsible for directing the Kick Push music video by Lupe Fiasco and some of his latest work that Lupe Fiasco has done from the Samurai album. So big shout out to Chris Adams and Riddell Drake for that interview. All right, keep those interviews coming. Let's see here. Let's go through the messages here real quick. We still got some more messages coming in. Thank you so much. Oh, you know what I meant to do? I meant to put a heart next to him. And I'm shouting you out, by the way, too. Shout out to Patrick Duncan, the poet. Me and him go a few years back as well, too, in the spoken word community. Thank you so much, Patrick, for the shout out. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. I got to make sure I put some hearts next to it just to acknowledge that I got your messages here. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. All right. And if I don't get to all you all in time, charge it to my mind and not my heart. Liddell, thank you for the birthday shout out. Appreciate you. Happy birthday back to you as well, brother. And again, tonight I'm going to be on WRFG 89.3 FM. That's late night. So if you need to go to bed early or if you have a specific time you go to sleep, you can set your alarm clock and wake up between 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. And let me tell you about the Remix Show, okay? The Remix been around for how many years now? I got to ask Yogi when I go into the studio tonight. It's been around for about 15 years or maybe more than that or something like that. But the Remix Show is an up-tempo, very hype radio show. It's 6 hours. But from 12 to 3, me and DJ Yogi, we come on to talk a little bit, but mostly it's DJ Yogi playing the mixes. And I also do a little bit of mixing as well, too, me and the help of DJ Roland as well, too. So DJ Roland, who is our special guest DJ from time to time. Shout out to DJ Roland, also a part of the Beat Break Morning Show and co-owner of Reach One Communications. I want to make sure I mention that. He comes on every now and then when Yogi is out and does his own thing on the board, on the turntables for WRFG. So shout outs to DJ Roland and DJ Yogi. But the Remix Show, very incredible show. And let me tell you like this. When you listen to the Remix Show from 12 to 6 a.m. in the morning, it's almost like you are in the club. That's how DJ Yogi get down. Okay, it's like you in the club, or every now and then he may play a church mix, and you still feel like you in the club. You know what I mean? Like a club in the church. That's how Yogi get down, man. Okay, it's definitely a show that you're not gonna fall asleep on, even if you feel sleepy, and you hear your favorite songs being played on the air on WRFG. You'd be like, man, I want to go to bed, but this mix is still keeping me up. That's how DJ Yogi get down, man. I'm trying to tell you, you don't know what you're missing. All right, so check us out tonight. We're going to be celebrating. We're going to have some special guests come through. We're going to have some people call in. And if you can't, we're not going to have everybody come to the studio, but you can call in to the studio line. We're going to make sure we say that on the air as many times as possible to call in and wish your boy a happy birthday. And we'll definitely shout you out on the air. Speaking of shout out to Amira checking in. Thank you so much, Amira. Happy birthday to me and happy born day to you too. I know there are people that would say happy birthday, and then there are people that would say happy born day, and there are people that would say happy Earth Day. So I welcome everything. Okay. Thank you so much, Amira. And she and her boo, Dwayne, was on Soul Days Live a few weeks ago. That show is on demand on our YouTube channel at Reach One Network. If you want to check it out, thank you so much. Thank you to both you and Dwayne for coming on the show recently. All right. There you go. I want to make sure I keep that on the screen there. Cash App, $ Reach One Communications, to show your support on my birthday. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want no fancy car, no fancy watches or anything. I just want your money. Let me not say that like that. But all proceeds will go to Reach One Communications and to our Honey channel so that we can keep everything going. And speaking of keeping everything going, we're going to keep things going with these DMs here that I'm getting from people. Let's see here. We got a few more that we're going to go through here. Charles, thank you so much, Charles, for the check-in. Oh, I did put a heart there. Thank you so much, sir, for checking in and wishing me a happy birthday. Also, got a shout out my brother, NY, Darnell Morris, the comedian. Thank you so much. Happy birthday to you as well. Because like I said, everybody's birthday is every day. As long as you are born to see another day, you wake up to see another day, and you're breathing again, every day is your birthday. So happy birthday to you, brother. Appreciate it. And I was on his podcast recently too, the DM podcast with Darnell Morris, which is on YouTube. You can check that out as well. Deacon Dirty, we go back in the day from WAEC, Love 860 AM in Atlanta. Big shout out to you. He calls me Mr. Mogul. I'm a tycoon, sir, not a mogul. No, I'm sorry. I'm just messing with you, Deacon Dirty. I'm had a Dame Dash moment for a second there. But thank you, Deacon Dirty. Thank you. I appreciate the love. Let me put a heart there. Appreciate ya. And happy birthday to you as well. I want to make sure I give the love back. Somebody I haven't heard from in a while. Brian Michael. I appreciate you, man. We worked together at Comcast. This was back in, I want to say 2016 or 2017, when I first started working for WAOK 1380 in Atlanta, and I was working at Comcast at the same time. So yeah, appreciate it. Thank you so much. Got a few more DMs here we're gonna go through. Letitia, thank you so much for the shout out. I appreciate you. I'm gonna put a heart there. Let's see who else. Joseph Muhammad. Peace and blessings to you as well. Assalamu alaikum to you, Joseph Muhammad. Thank you so much for the love there in the DM. Appreciate it. Happy birthday to you. Happy Earth Day, born day to you as well. And Ishmael, the drummer. Thank you so much for the birthday shout out as well. Keep doing your thing on the drums. Appreciate it. Yeah. So thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. A lot of shout outs here. A lot of shout outs. And if you didn't get a chance, or you can call in tonight, 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. If you want your 15 minutes of fame or your 30 seconds of fame, you can call into the station tonight, WRFG 89.3 FM, 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. Okay. You probably might want to call in, I want to say 20 minutes after 12, because me and DJ Yogi are going to still be, getting situated in the studio. So you want to make sure you call in like at least 20 minutes after the top of the hour. Who else we got to check in? Dennis. What's going on? What's going on, Dennis? You don't mind if I mention your message online, do you? Me and Dennis worked together at Comcast in the past. I appreciate it. For the birthday shout out in the DM, I'm going through all these DMs here real quick. He says, I'm just going to say it anyway, because this is a positive message. May you be blessed with many more years of life. Stay well, safe, and please enjoy your day, allowing God to guide your way. Oh, sound like he's doing some spoken word there. Peace and blessings always to you and your family. Oh, man, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Dennis, man. Appreciate it, man. That's that positivity. I love positivity today on my birthday. I love it, man. Thank you. Keep those comments coming and keep those donations coming, because I'm hearing my phone go off with these donations via Cash App. $ Reach One Communications. All proceeds go to Reach One Communications. Okay, so I did say earlier that I have an announcement, and I didn't know whether to make this announcement right now or wait until I'm on the remix show with DJ Yogi tonight at 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. on WRFG 89.3 FM. And let me also put that in the banner too, and put that so I can make sure that you all see it here on your screen, the station, the call letters, and the call numbers here. So I did say I have an announcement, right? And put this on the screen here. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. And I have somewhere I have to be in a little while, so I'm gonna make sure I be prompt with everything that I'm saying right now. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna be on the air tonight, celebrating my birthday. I'm not gonna be wearing this, by the way, just FYI. I'm not gonna be wearing all of this and stuff like that because I'm gonna be moving and shaking and traveling and stuff. So I'm gonna be one place to another, to another, to another. So I'm gonna wear something else. I already have what I'm gonna wear to the studio laid out. It's gonna be fresh. It's gonna be nice. I'm gonna wear that to the studio tonight. You'll see it in real time because I'm planning on going on IG and Facebook Live again tonight. But yes, the announcement. So guys, I've been in radio for a long time, doing a number of things from on air to behind the scenes, producing. I'm known for producing a lot of live shows and pre-recorded shows, and even doing television and stuff like that, right? And so let me make sure I put the cash back up there for you, right? Yeah. So we want to have you to donate. Oh, by the way, too, side note, we got the GoFundMe. Scan the QR code there, and you can also make your donation to the GoFundMe. I want to make sure I mention that too, because we do have a GoFundMe page for people that want to donate to Reach One Communications. So back to the announcement. So yeah, I've been in radio for a long time, and even outside of radio and TV, I've done other things to make sure that I stay consistent when it comes to finding other things that I'm really good at doing, and to be very transparent, to pay the bills, of course. And so one of the things that I've done in 2024, while I was still doing this right here, I was a data integration specialist. For those that may not know, I was a data integration specialist for FEMA, for national security, homeland security, if you will. And I was doing that, and I learned a lot. I learned a lot about the importance of public safety and being able to just sit and do all the things to make sure that any and all information gets sent to the proper department for reviewing purposes. So that's what I've been doing for almost a year with FEMA in 2024. And then I came back and returned to WRFG, where it all started for me at the age of 19. And I got certified, I went through the process, and fortunately enough, I got on with DJ Yogi, and it just felt like old times again. But this time, I'm behind the board, producing, and doing what I love doing, and doing the same thing that I've been doing for years in radio, right? But now it's time for me to do other things, to continue to do other things while still do what I love doing in media, right? So here's the big announcement that you all have been anticipating, that you all have been waiting for. I am going to be returning back to doing public safety work. And I'm happy about it. I'm very happy about that, because I feel like I've been led to go outside of my own element and be in the community and be around people to help make a difference, if you will. Most of what I did for FEMA in 2024 has been on the inside. But now it's time for me to actually be on the outside a lot more and do what I am capable of doing to make sure that everyone's safety is number one, of course, especially in these insane times that we're in, right? I'm not authorized to release the name of the institution that I'm going to be working with until everything is officially finalized and that I'm given the okay to say, okay, here is the name of the agency that I'm going to be working with. But yes, some things are in place right now, and this is a very pivotal moment in my life to really do more than just media and radio and television, but to actually be outside. And I'm sorry, folks, my hat is a little bit, the top portion of my hat is a bit janky there. I'm glad nobody didn't say anything in the comment section. Why y'all didn't say anything in the comment section about the top portion of my hat there? But yeah, I'm gonna be doing other things outside of media, and that's one of them is public safety, working alongside with law enforcement officials and very important people that see my phone is already going off already. Working with some important people to help communities become safe. All right. And for clarity purposes, and this is a controversial statement that I'm about to say, I am not going to be signing up for ICE. Okay. So let's, I don't want anybody to take this clip and try to make it into more than what you heard. I am not joining no military forces or any type of real special agency that are out there doing some insane stuff, whatever. No. I'm not doing all of that. But I will be working alongside with public officials and making sure that communities stay safe as much as possible. So more details are underway. And that's part of the birthday surprise from me to you. I'm going to be investing more into public safety. And it's full time, by the way, so it's full time, of course, which I prefer full time over part time. It's full time, and I will still have the flexibility and the leverage to do this right here, to do television, to do radio, and to still do my thing at WRFG and everything. I'll say this. Working at different radio stations over the years has really propelled me to start my own thing. And, I've been doing my own thing for quite some time. Like, Reach One Communication is not something that started 2 years ago. It actually started in 2013, 2014. But it was still going through its building stages, its infancy stages, of course. And it's actually a offspring of Beat Break Radio. Beat Break Radio is something that me and even Durante, shout out to Durante, who's been a very instrumental part in my career in radio. We started Beat Break Radio together when it was DKE Radio on 860 AM WAEC in 2010. But the name had to be changed to Beat Break Radio because Durante, if I say DKE, same difference. Durante owns DKE Radio, DKE TV. So, that's going to be in my autobiography very soon to give you all some more history behind that. But yeah, Beat Break Radio came a long way. 2010, having to do a secular radio show on a more conservative, religious radio station like 860 AM years ago, and then going from one radio station to another, whether it was taking Beat Break Radio with me or keeping it in the internet podcast space while doing my thing over at WABE 90.1. Some of you all did not know that I was over at WABE 90.1 FM for a short period of time. I was also at WCLK 91.9 FM and a few other places as well too. But learning over the years, about where radio is at now, especially in terrestrial radio. It's a very interesting time, and even big ups to the people that are still in it, still doing it. But I want to echo something that Headcrack, and shout out to Headcrack, by the way, too. I was at his event, and if y'all have not checked out the interview that I did with Headcrack a few days ago, check it out on demand. It is on YouTube and even on the Honey channel as well. But Headcrack said something that was very important, very paramount while I was interviewing him. And he said that, and I'm just going to paraphrase because I don't want to misquote him, but he said that when you work for a company, they don't hire you for them to build you. They hire you so that you can build them. Okay, so let me repeat that one more time because I kind of had it messed up a little bit. Companies don't hire you for you to build them. Companies hire you. I'm sorry, I messed it up again. Damn. Let me do that one more time. I wish I had the clip here. I might play it later. I might, once I get it, I'm gonna play it because I'd rather for Headcrack to say it from his end because it's better coming from his end than from me. But again, paraphrasing, he said that when companies hire people, they don't hire you for them to build you. They hire you for you to build them. And I felt like I was that builder for all these radio stations over the years. And I was great at it. I mastered everything that I was trained to do and that I was hired to do. I became a master at everything. I became a catalyst for these different radio stations and having to be a part of something so special to where I did everything. Like literally, I did everything to where you would have thought I was the only one there at that radio station, at that particular radio station. And sometimes I was, especially during the pandemic. It was me and maybe one other person, but yeah, that's a whole different story. But now it's time to do something else alongside with what I'm already doing. And I need to focus more on Reach One Communications because, I've always put these other radio stations on my back and I put Reach One Communications secondary. And that's why it's so important, ladies and gentlemen, that you got to build your own table. You got to build your own table. You got to build your own platform, and you got to let the rest follow. Because it's a very interesting time in media broadcasting, and it's all about ownership. Owning your own brand, owning your own content, and allowing other people to come in that may have been denied from those media mainstream outlets and those other places for them to come in and be a part of your vision. And that's why I'm so thankful to have Queen K be a part of what I'm doing. And of course, my brother, DJ Rollum, and even the shows that Podcast FM 87 has been playing and airing for the past few years now. On the radio station, we have the Ryan Show FM, we have Radio Super. We've been airing those shows for years, including Light Lounge with Dimitri K and a few other shows, Maya Kai that I mentioned earlier. And we're planning to have some returning folks come back on Podcast FM 87 and on Honey very soon. Shout out to Dominique Chantel and I Am Quita Speaks and a few others. And even shout out to our newest member to Reach One Communications, Angelise. Good Sunday morning vibes. She definitely took that show to the next level. And I'm just, on behalf of Reach One Communications, I'm appreciative of what she has contributed to Reach One Communications thus far. Stephanie on the check-in, my co-owner, speaking of which, I love it. I stand with you. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, it's time to do other things and don't be afraid to do other things outside of media. Media is not going anywhere. Media is going to always be here to stay, but you also want to pivot. and make sure that you still do something you love to do, but also don't hesitate to do other things that's going to uh, complement, if you will, to what you already have and to your skill set. Okay? We're going to go back to the check in. Let's see here via Instagram at Sean Garvey ATL. Doses of Shania on the check in. I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you so much for joining in. Also, shout outs to Tim. I'm not going to say your full Instagram handle, but shout out to Tim. And also, shout outs to MC Swan or Swam 247. Checking in on Instagram as well, too. I appreciate it. And also, speaking of shout outs to Key, filmmaker Key. Thank you so much for the birthday shout out. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Key. Y'all make sure y'all check Key out. She's doing a lot of amazing work in the independent film market. Big shout outs to Key. So yeah, that's the announcement, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to make that announcement again on the radio. But like I said earlier, I cannot release the name or the names of the institutions just yet until everything is fully finalized. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's the big announcement. I'm going back into the public safety sector, and it's based here in Atlanta. So I'm not, because that's going to be one of the questions. Are you going to still be in Atlanta, and are you going to go to a different state? I'm still going to be here in Atlanta, and still do my radio thing and do all of the operations here at Reach One Communications. But yeah, I'm going to be in the public safety sector full time in a few weeks from now. So I'm happy to make that announcement on my birthday. Why am I doing the Gator dance? You know about the Gator dance? The Gator dance. You ever seen that movie Jungle Fever? And Samuel L. Jackson, who played the drug addict in the movie, he was like, "Give me some money, give me some money." I mean, I'm not. Let me stop. Somebody else was doing that dance before Samuel L. Jackson. His character in Jungle Fever. Yeah. So yeah, that's the big announcement, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely looking forward to it. But yeah, so again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be on the Remix Show tonight, 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. or tomorrow morning, technically speaking, since it will be Saturday. But we still celebrating my birthday weekend. So, I got a few folks that I'm going to hang out. I don't know if that's anybody knocking on my door, but I am live right now, so I cannot answer the phone or answer the door because I'm on live.
You didn't come to the door.
Okay. I'm doing a radio show. I'll get back to you in a minute. Okay. Yeah, just leave it on the floor. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Or leave it next to the door. Appreciate it. Anything can happen during a live broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Anything can happen during a live broadcast. But yeah. So, that's the announcement. And again, I'm gonna make that announcement tonight, 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. on the Remix Show, WRFG 89.3 FM. And I appreciate it. Again, I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support for so many years. And also, before I go and end this broadcast, because like I said, I do have somewhere I need to be. I want you all to guess how old I am now. Okay. How old do you all think I am? You can put it in the comment section right now. We only got a few more minutes before we end this live here. But how old do you think I am? Okay. So I'm gonna give you a hint. You see the gray in my beard? Yeah. See a little bit of the gray there? Okay. That should give you an indication of how old I am. Now, granted, there are some people in the world that have gray hair that are in their early 20s. I've seen it. But I want you to guess how old I am. Okay? And if you guess correctly, I will give you $100. You know I'm BSing, right? I'm BSing. You should be giving me $100 on my birthday. But if you guess right, I will acknowledge you on the radio. I will acknowledge you on the radio that you are the winner of the correct answer of how old I am. Okay? So you got time. You put it in the comment section and guess how old I am. Okay? The hint is underneath my chin here. Okay? Really quick, let me go to my mom. Happy birthday and congratulations. Looking forward to seeing you this weekend. Same here. That's my mom there giving me the birthday shout out live on Facebook. Thank you so much. All right. So how much time we got? We got about 4 more minutes. Got 4 more minutes before I end this live. Because like I said, folks, I got somewhere I got to be. I got to be. But there's a lot that I'm gonna say on the show tonight. It's my night. It's my birthday. I can cry when I want to. It's my party. I can cry when I want to. I'm gonna have a lot to say on the show, but it's gonna be more mixing though. It's gonna be more music because I'm gonna let DJ Yogi do his thing tonight on the Wheels of Steel, and I'll just give you a quick teaser of what I want to touch on the remix show tonight. And it has something to do with Teddy Riley. You know Teddy Riley? I consider Teddy Riley as the king, if not one of the kings of New Jack Swing. And he recently was on Sway in the Morning, and he was asked a particular question by Sway regarding his relationship status with Guy. Okay? Of course, he's also known for Blackstreet and many other artists that he has produced for. But it was something powerful Victoria that Guy said that really caught my attention, and it changed my perspective. We're going to also put this person live on the air. Hello, caller. You're live on the air.
You mean live on the air?
You are live on the air. This is my birthday radio show.
I know it's your birthday.
Yes.
I know. So I have something to sing.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready. The audience is ready. Let's go. Let's do it.
Happy birthday to Sean. Happy birthday to Sean. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Sean Garley.
Oh.
How old are you now?
How old am I? Oh, you got to guess. You got to guess. You know what? You called in the right
40,
time. Huh?
I'm 42.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I better be. It better be the right answer.
All right. So I'm not going to say you right. I'm not going to say you wrong. What I am going to do is I'm going to put the question out there when I'm on the radio tonight from 12 to 3, because right now I'm doing streaming. I'm doing Instagram, Facebook live streaming on my birthday, but I'm going to be on the airwaves tonight from 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. on WRFG, and I'm going to ask the same question, and the ones that get it right will be acknowledged on the air. So if you answered the question correctly, you might get mentioned on the air. If you answer it wrong, then you're not going to get mentioned.
What do you mean by mention?
You're going to get a shout out. So I'm only shouting the people out that get the correct answer.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I see. So you said you're doing what right now?
I'm on Instagram and Facebook Live.
Oh, you are live. You are live.
Yeah, and you did your birthday song for me live on my Instagram and Facebook in front of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of viewers.
That's great. I'm glad. I'm glad you're having a good birthday.
Thank you.
And more blessings, more life, more years, prosperity, happiness, joy, and all of the above. And I don't know if I said peace, but peace too, because we need peace in our lives.
Yes, we do need peace, especially with everything that's going on. We need peace. Absolutely.
For sure. Well, I'm going to let you get back to your life. Let me go ahead and get back to this thing I call job.
Oh, this thing called job. Okay, well, let's make sure you don't get fired today. Okay.
Hey, look, amen to that. Need my bills. Look,
Yep.
bills
All right.
don't come.
All right. Go ahead and pay those bills. I'll talk with you soon.
Bye.
Bye. All right. By the way, that's my homegirl Victoria on the check-in. Shout outs to Victoria. Shout outs. Shout outs to my other friend Lakeisha texting me. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Absolutely. We got to talk, Lakeisha. We haven't spoken to each other in a while, and we go back to high school together. Yeah, shout out to you. And also shout out to my brother from another mother, Marcel. What's going on, King? We definitely got to link up very soon as well for the birthday shout out. I appreciate it, homie. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's get to more of these shout outs real quick before I end the live. I'm glad that I didn't end the live when she called, okay? When Victoria, shout out to Victoria out there in Texas, that was her singing, serenading the happy birthday to me song right there. I'm glad I didn't end the live, because if I had ended the live and she would have called or whatever, I'd be like, damn, I could have recorded that. Damn it, could have recorded that. You see how everything works in mysterious ways. Shout out to Ryan over at WQVZ Mission Radio 1700 AM on the check-in. Happy birthday from Ryan on radio, or Ryan O Radio. Now say that 3 times. Ryan O Radio Media. Thank you so much for the shout outs there, Ryan. I appreciate it. From WQVZ on the check-in. All right. And also big shout out to Shantae on the check-in as well. Happy birthday. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes and the congratulations. I appreciate it. Thank you. Man, I'm getting so much love here. So much love. But yeah, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be on the air tonight on the radio, 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And let me pull up that WRFG banner again so you all can see the information at the bottom of your screen there. WRFG 89.3 FM, WRFG.org. You can either listen to the radio station online on the website, or you can download the WRFG app and even call in between 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. Now, we have a 6-hour show, so after 3 a.m., you can't call in anymore, because DJ Yogi will be playing 3 hours worth of nonstop music, and it's all pre-recorded. So you can only call in during those hours between 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. While we're dancing in the background. And, get your shout out. All right. And you can also guess how old I am. Okay. Just like Victoria did. Victoria said 42. Okay. So is she right or is she wrong? Only one way to find out tonight on 89.3 FM, WRFG. Okay. The Real J Money on the check-in. What's up? The Real J Money. Also, that boy Sir Wash on the check-in as well. Man, blowing up my Instagram. I love it. I love it. Whoa, love it. Yeah. Big shout outs to you guys. And also, before I get up out of here, got some important interviews that's coming, by the way, too. You got some very big interviews coming up. I won't say their names, but just be on the lookout, man. I mean, these interviews are going to be epic. They're going to be epic. Man, shit, I can't wait. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Where my round of applause? I need to do the round of applause. Man, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Man, very big year, 2026. So I'm looking at the time right now. I'm looking at my rollies. About that time for me to get up out of here. So it is 3:20 on the East Coast here. And I want to leave you all with this. We're going into 2026 on a very, very challenging route with a lot going on. Stay peaceful and stay positive. Okay. And don't feed into a lot of fear mongering and negativity, because it can definitely do damage to your physical and your mental health. Okay. And that's even coming from a mental health advocate like myself. But yeah, I'm just glad to see another day, to breathe, to walk, to be able-bodied, to still dance. Oh, I gotta play this clip. Shout out to Tania. I just reminded myself. So on my 40th birthday back in 2024, before I relocated to Florida, Tania uploaded my 40th birthday party, not the entire party, but just highlights from the party, which she did a great job. And I want you all to check this out before I get up out of here, because some of you all don't believe that I got moves. Y'all underestimate me, okay? I was Chris Brown before there was a Chris Brown.
Every time, every night is a loose one. And every flight, you know that I put the crew on. You say that I dropped off, well then tell me what you done. You're still in my winning phase, yeah, I've been away, are you entertained?
No, that's me. I'm getting my own producer. You saw that? Did y'all see that? Boy, did y'all see me on the dance floor? Man, I was doing like, dude, and I was trying to break dance, but I was about to break something. That was me at 40. I'm gonna see if I can still do that in the studio without breaking something. At 40, how many 40-year-olds can still do all that? Jeez. Wow. That's incredible. Wow. Oh, my mom said she enjoyed the interview with Head Crack. Thank you so much, Mom. Thank you. I appreciate it. I enjoyed it as well. Man. Jeez. Man, that brought tears to my eyes. Woo. Boy. Saw me dancing and everything, working up a sweat. Oh my goodness. Shout out to the homie Durante. I just mentioned you earlier, Durante, who helped me get my start in commercial radio and other broadcasting entities that I worked at before. Big shout out to you, Durante. Man, without folks like Durante and then Reggie Gay, I wouldn't be doing all this. I wouldn't be working in radio. I wouldn't have met some of the most amazing and wonderful people in my career. So yeah, shout out to Reggie Gay and Durante. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thank you. Man, I want to play that video again before we get up out of here, just in case some of you all missed it. Let's play that video that Tania sent me of me dancing, working up a sweat at 41. Let's play that video again.
Every time, every night is a loose one. And every flight, you know that I put the crew on. You say that I dropped top, well then tell me what you done. Still in my winning phase, yeah, I've been away, are you entertained? Yeah.
What? In the words of Lil Jon, what? Come on, man. Get out of here, man. Get the F out of here. Ooh. All right, y'all. Let me get up out of here. Cash App. $. Reach One Communications. Oh, my. Man. Dana on the check-in as well. Thank you so much for that birthday shout out. What up, Dana? Via Instagram. Oh, man. Ooh, man. We're going to see if I still got it. We're gonna see if I still got it tonight. I just got to be careful, though, because I'm going to be at the radio station. You know, they ain't got insurance. No, actually, true story, really quick. I promise, we're going to end this live. We got to end this live. When I was at Head Crack, and I'm going to actually post this on my social media. When I was at Head Crack's event last week, shout out to Head Crack again. Before Head Crack came on stage and rap, this comedian, I can't think of his name, but he brought all of the January babies to the front. And it's so ironic, right? Because he brought all the January babies to the front of the room, including me, and he played the Belle Biv DeVoe song, Poison, and had us dancing. The same record that was played at my 40th birthday party in 2024 was also played in the very beginning of Head Crack's event last week. And yours truly was dancing to Belle Biv DeVoe's song Poison. And I was the one that stood out the most from everybody to where I won the dance competition. Yeah. That happened last week. True story. That happened last week. I'm going to post a video on my Instagram page at Sean Garvey ATL momentarily, so you all can see it for yourself. Yeah, because I still have it. I still got it. Oops. What did? Yep. See, that's somebody saying it's time for me to go. But yes, again, ladies and gentlemen, make a donation to Reach One Communications, $ Reach One Communication on Cash App. And I do have a PayPal and Zelle. Okay. So if you want to talk offline and make a donation, if you don't feel comfortable or if you don't have a Cash App account, you can donate to Zelle and PayPal, and I'll be more than happy to give you that information also. Okay. All right. I still have folks commenting and checking in, but I got to shut this down because I got somewhere I have to go before I go to WRFG 89.3 FM. So be on the lookout for the video and look out for me tonight. And I'm going to put the information at the bottom of the screen again. WRG 89.3 FM tonight, 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. in the morning, as we commemorate and celebrate my birthday and to reveal how old I exactly am. Okay. All right. So tune in to that. Big shout out to LaShawn on the check-in as well, wishing me a happy birthday also. Keep the birthday wishes coming at Sean Garvey ATL and Sean Garvey on Facebook. And I might even post something on TikTok as well too. Oh, shout outs to Monica. Shout outs to you, sweetie, on the check-in. So good to hear from you. Thank you so much for checking in with me. And yeah, let's celebrate tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's celebrate. Even if you are at home, celebrate with me on the airwaves tonight, 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. You know what it is. And the QR code is at the top of your screen there. If you want to invest and give some money to the birthday boy to go to Reach One Communications, GoFundMe. Scan the QR code right now. Right now. Okay? All right. See you all tonight, not in this get up, not in this gear, but what I have laid out. Okay, so I see you all tonight, 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. with DJ Yogi. And happy birthday to you and happy birthday to me. I wish we indeed had the birthday song so we can go out with something like that. Matter of fact, we just go out with the birthday video party from 2024. Let's go out with that. All right, see you all tonight.